Oh hell no, bro! What happened over here? What happened to my mic? Yo, what? I gotta clean this up. Boom. Hey, I started college again. Whoa! It's about to be fun. Anyways, there are many things in this world that I like, such as food, anime, making YouTube videos, watching YouTube videos, drawing, silence. Booby. And there are many things that I don't like, such as people who can't communicate while driving, people who can't communicate, people. Actually, just people. Yeah, I just don't like people.
I'm an emo kid, non-conforming as can be.
Unless you subscribe to this channel, you know what I'm saying. And I also don't like words. Well, certain words. This list will consist of words that either annoy me, shouldn't exist, remind me of a bad moment of my life, or a mix of the three. So without further ado, let's go! First up on this list is factor. This can go for many different terms that were spanned relentlessly in history or math or science or whatever. But this one right here is the most prominent. I see this word everywhere, and there's just no escaping it. Like, I don't have any viable alternatives to this word, and whenever I see it, it immediately puts my brain in a bad mood because it just gives me school vibes. What else are you reminded of school, man? Next up is scholar. Now, I don't have any problems with anyone who is a scholar. Well, unless, I don't know, unless you're annoying about it. However, I do have a problem with how the word sounds. I don't know, it's just like the word just sounds annoying. Like, oh, scholar. Oh, you believe this? Okay, what does a scholar have to say about it? Yeah, the scholar knows what they're talking about because they're a scholar. And also, the word reminds me of a certain little website named Google Scholar. Man, just being reminded of that site gave me the urge to kill somebody. Bro, what do you remember, or what do you know about research papers? Like, goddamn, bro, this bum-ass website made searching for sources way harder than it needed to be, and the assignment was worth so much of my grade. Like, who thought this was a good idea? Like, okay, maybe that was going too far. Like, doing research is good and all, and finding credible sources, you know, it's important. But like, this website's, if you pick a subject that Google Scholar just doesn't have a source for, then you have to pick a different subject. And it's like, bro, okay, I'm getting carried away. Now let's move on to the next word. Well, actually, this one is a collection of words that are here for the same reason. These words are dragoness, actress, waitress, lioness, giantess, and any other S that you can think of. Well, most actually, not all. Princess still makes sense since prince is something that is specific to the male sex. These lackeys, on the other hand, are unneeded and redundant. Like, since when was actor gender specific? Like, someone who acts as an actor. Oh, but if they lack balls, then they're an actress. Like, what about the word actor makes it something only a man can do that a female version of the word had to be made for women to act as well? Like, I don't get it. It's so dumb, bro. I don't recall dragons being gender specific either. Like, I don't know. I guess when someone sees a dragon, they immediately assume it's male. But again, dragons were never gender specific. Like, this dragon could be a female despite looking like a male. Animals in general are almost never gender specific. Animals may look similar, but like, it's not going to be obvious to like the average untrained eye whether or not it's going to be male or female. And sure as hell doesn't need to be like another word for the female version. Also, they're going to come up with the name lioness for female lions, yet no other animal gets this treatment. Like, female lions are lionesses. Meanwhile, female robins, yeah, they sure as hell are not called robinesses, now are they? Waitress, same deal with the actress. And the giantess one, I don't know, I guess when people think about giants, they are thinking about British big brutish, not British, big men. So they made a female version where it was just a woman, but big. Hey, I'm all for it, you know what I'm saying? In that sense, sure. But when people think about giants, they're probably thinking about an organism that is big, regardless of the gender. So I find these words to be quite obsolete by today's standards. The next two are egg. The next two examples are text-specific words. They're not the same words, but they're here for the same reason. Phase and phrase. Every time I read a sentence or intend to use one of these words, my brain just does a coin flip to decide whether or not I'll say the right word for the occasion. So that time, he was going through a phrase. This can actually go for any two words that are similar to each other in spelling. Reading either of these words in a sentence always trips me up the same way that corners trip me up when I stub my toe on them. Oh, great heaven! Look, I know these aren't words that annoy me, but rather ways that people talk that annoy me, so I'm going to talk about it anyway, since they use words in a way that annoys me. We're going to be talking about the corporate jargon or professional terms that people use when they want to sound smart in a professional setting. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. When people say stuff like, we're going to circle back on this one, or let's touch base on this occasion, and the sort, yeah? Why? Why can't we just talk normally? I know that people don't talk like this when they're not in the workforce, so why must they pretend to be smarter by speaking like this, huh? You don't sound more professional by speaking in corporate jargon. You just sound like that, actually, kid that no one wants to hang out with. Like, it feels like people are just using these words to impress others around them and make themselves look like they know what they're talking about. Like, on the real though, like, who are we acting smart for? Like, we know that nobody wants to talk like this, so why is nobody saying anything about it? Like, everyone's just too accepting of the way the world is, man. Oh, not to mention, the teachers and professors at school hand you assignments that demonstrate the instructions to you in the most monotone, copy-paste way ever. I don't even read the instructions because I already know what they're gonna tell me. I just see 3 to 5 paragraph essay and I'm already on it. After obviously skimming over what I have to write the essay about. Like, it's just so annoying how everyone feels the need to be smarter than others. Like, learning could be fun. It should be fun. But nah, we gotta seem professional and sophisticated, so we will proceed with our heavy use of extraordinary, elongated vocabulary derived from our bevy. Bro, your life literally
is as valuable as a summer ant.
Hey, get a load of this. In recent years, increasing attention has been paid to head injuries. Is it head or paid to head injuries? Like head? I don't know how to read, but injuries in football. Evidence reveals both short-term neck injuries and concussions and long-term increased rate of dementia risks of playing the sport. Consequently, the National Football League has attempted to crack down on dangerous hits, especially helmet-to-helmet collisions. Former player and coach Mike Ditka Mike Ditka it still sounds like a dick everywhere I read it, bro. A member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame has suggested the injuries could likely be reduced by okay, I'm not reading all that. Okay, but you get the idea, right? Like, bro, if you don't start speaking normally this instant, I don't know what you're talking about anymore. Also, I don't know how true this is, but I watched a good handful of videos about LinkedIn where people were talking about how if you sound even slightly unprofessional, your chances of getting a job are just non-existent. Well, I mean, the chance of getting a good paying job is already damn near non-existent, but oh well. What can we do besides hope for better days? Then we got the brain rot terms. Let's all promise to leave the skibbities and the 6-7s and the whatever else in 2025 and never to be seen again. Please and thank you. Finally, we have the word necessary. Now, I got personal beef with this one. Well, actually, I guess I got personal beef with all of these words. That's why they're here in this video. Well, the way this one is spelled specifically took me way too damn long to finally memorize how this word would be spelled. And it's not like one of those overly difficult and BS words that literally no one has ever memorized, like Worcestershire chimichanga sauce. It's literally just a regular word that everyone uses, even me. Yet it's so hard to spell to the point where I have to memorize that technique to learn how to spell the word. I don't recall having to do this for any other word, by the way. Every time I wrote/typed necessary, I had to tell myself 1C, 2S, like I was reciting the code to a timed bomb or something.
Okay. Are we gonna be okay? Hey, don't worry, man. Rest assured, the locksmith will take care of it. Wait. How do I even turn this?
Alright, I believe that right about sums everything up. I don't necessarily have a problem with these words or anyone who uses them. They just get on my nerves, you feel me? Like, if someone says the word scholar, then I'm not gonna jump at them out of nowhere, you feel me? However, if you use any of these words specifically to annoy me, then your life literally
is as valuable as a...
Okay, that's not my One Piece. Thank you guys for watching, and here are my subscriber goals. And yeah, that's basically it. See ya.
I don't know how to clean on a damn mic. Actually, you know what? Screw it. It's a feature now.